Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Okay, good morning to one and all. So we shall chant the first two prayers. Most of you know that. So let us chant together. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bunattu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mruchor Ma Amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Right. The title is what? Mindset. What is mindset first? The state of the mind. But does it remain same every time? No. What is the problem? It's a problem for everybody. Sometimes we feel happy, sometimes we feel sad. 5 minutes ago we were happy and some time back we are not same. Why does this happen? That means, do we expect something? Is that the reason for disappointment? Or our nature is like that? To always have a different mercurial, that means the mindset changes. These are the things. Even I was also in different mindset. Should I give the title today, storytelling versus communication skills? Most of them say read definitely will improve, read definitely will read, but I am not able to read first. When I read something, you know what are the general problems? We don't understand, vocabulary comes, sentence formation, immediately labels we remember. Is it active or adjective or adverb? So your mind is filled with so many labels there. So these are all different types of convulsions. That means the ideas come to our mind. Right? Let us at least read one quotation from Swami Vivekananda. We will analyze one story. Right? So page number 79. One quotation is given here. It is nothing but action, karma yoga. Whatever you do, think well on it. All your actions will be magnified, transformed, deified by the very power of the thought. I think some words are clear to you, but there is one word is there. Magnified also, you know, magnifying lens. There is one word is there, deified. What does it mean? Who will tell us? Sir, you ask us to read. I have read, but I am not able to understand. Can't you understand at least one or two ideas of this one? We can understand. That means when we read something, we should focus, that's all. If a word that is not known to, you need not go on thinking about that, what is the meaning of that. It should not become abstraction or stoppage. First we have to take that. So let us analyze one story based on this. Right? Stories and communication skills in the beginning, it would help you a lot, please. So the story is Miserly Beggar. How to read it? There are five attempts you have to do. First you read it. Try to know what is it telling. What is your mindset in understanding that? You just read it. And try to select the story, very smaller ones. Not bigger at a time. You see your mindset. Second time you study them. You observe this time, are there any places? Are there any names? Definitely there should be places or names. And next what? Observe any vocabulary or what is the message it is giving. Now you have got some knowledge of tenses. Is it in the present or past or combination of both? So this you have to second reading. Next you have to analyze it. What is analyze? What is the writer wants to tell? Does he want to teach? Definitely you take editorial or articles or any topic, they want to tell something. Some message is given. You have to observe. Usually you will find in the last paragraph. How does it begin? How does it end? All this we have to analyze it. Next you do critical reading. Why critical reading? Because I want to present it. I should know how to start, how to expand it, how to conclude it. So let us analyze this story. Miserly beggar. చిన్నప్పుడు అన్ని కథలు నేర్చుకున్నాం. అనగా అనగా ఒక రాజు, ఆ రాజుకి ఇద్దరు కొడుకులు, ఇదే అది. Everything becomes easy. You may think in your mother tongue, doesn't matter, Later you think in English because you need that. Everywhere, competitive exams, civils exams, so many are there. So there was a king, was all of you know. There was a beggar. Then what was the link between beggar and king? Yes, there was something. The king was generous, very kind-hearted, good, benevolent. And the beggar was miserly. Generally the beggars would expect something. Right? So what happened then? That beggar was passing through the hut of the king was passing through the hut of the beggar. That means there was one gudse hut, and the king came that side. How did he come? In chariot. He came there. Then the beggar saw. Definitely, today my day would be excellent. King was generous. If he had understood the problem of anybody, whatever he had, he used to give them. Money or jewelry, anything. So the beggar felt very happy. Today, I would be becoming rich. Then what happened? Before him, there was another beggar. He was begging. The king gave him some rice. It was in his bowl. Right? This beggar, who expected something, pushed that another beggar aside. Babu, andar baane unnaru, nannu chudu. Right? Idhar dekhna, mindset and idhar. So this beggar, what he did, he pushed that beggar other side. Then this beggar who wanted something, he went on praising the king. Our king was great, he was generous. Then this beggar came into the notice of the king. He beckoned him. That means calling with some hands, beckoned him, asked him who you were. The beggar told him that he was facing lot of poverty problem, as if the poverty was sitting on his head like a dog. He told him that he hadn't eaten since yesterday afternoon. See, here twist is here. What did that king do? He asked him. Right? He stretched his hand. Would you give me anything from you? He asked him whether he would give something. Actually, beggar was expecting something. He wanted something. It was totally surprise for the beggar. With carefully in his bowl some pieces of rice. He gave 5 grains of rice into the stretched arm of the king. Then the king drove back. Then what would be the reaction? You can understand. He started not in front of the king, otherwise he would have beheaded him. So he started scolding them, ranting them, unable to control. At last, anger came down. Then what happened? He had to beg. He went here and there. It was already evening. He went home. Before he entered home, there was a bag full of rice. Right? He thought some generous person might have sent that rice. He took a palm full of rice and he found one gold coin there. Then he realized this rice must have been sent by the king. Then what he did? Entire rice he emptied on the floor. He started searching. He found 5 gold coins. Then he realized, I was not the miser. The king was not the miser. Actually, I was the conjuice miser. Then he thought, if I had been kind, given entire my bowl full of rice into the palms of the king, I would have been rich today. So what happened to mindset now? In between, he started ranting them. తెలంగాణ శకుంతల తెలుసా? Our ranting antadi, తిట్టడం antadi. That means you need not worry about vocabulary. Understand concept. That is what mindset. Same. Why did India lose World Cup? After continuously winning 11 matches, I think. Problem with mindset. If the mindset is strong, automatically you can achieve anything. Because our goal should be clear. So most of you might be preparing for some exams. Make it very strong. Small changes should not disturb us. You see the beauty. So read regularly, notice it. How you can develop, it will be useful. So there is no time. There is one more beautiful story there. So we hope so we'll get in the chance in the next session or classes. Thank you all. God bless you. That's all. So have good mindset to gain knowledge. Thank you.